Hi guys, ae92 guys back with another video. Uh, haven't uploaded anything, haven't worked much on anything. Uh, I'm always busy, like I said, and then I just tend to uh, create more projects on top of projects. This was the first project, you guys know. I've been owning this car for a long time, and it had the 4AGE. So then I got my white Corolla. It's outside somewhere. I welded a panel on it. I did some work to it, and I'm still working on it. Uh, I'm getting ready to replace the driver's side, no, passenger side rocker panel, uh, and also started working on this guy. I moved into the house. I started it one time when I moved into the house. Right now, it's been like about 2 months and some change. Uh, and I tried to work on it, and then it didn't start again. I started looking into it. I'm not getting fuel, and the pump went out. Now this car, pump has 100,000 miles on it, roughly. Uh, well, I guess it's out, and I can't do anything. I have another one laying around somewhere that I'm gonna install. It's actually from a. I'm gonna try to install the 2cc GE OEM pump if it's possible. I haven't even. I looked into the tank. The tank is clean. It's got fuel. Because right now I don't know the level of the tank because I don't have the gauges are not working. Uh, so that's why I looked into the tank. It's a bunch of it's under the rear seat. The rear seat is not there. There's a bunch of 8mm bolts that they hold the sending unit in place, and you get the level. So that's not. So it's not getting any fuel. I power the fuel pump separately. It's done. Fuel pump. That might be the issue, that it's not running right, all the way, or it just decided to take a shit in the middle of it. I do not know. So yeah, this is on hold for. Well, I'm supposed to be working on it It's dark out, but it's about 10 p.m. right now. 10 something. Uh, I don't have the tools to work on it because I gotta drop the tank or cut the little tunnel on top of the tank and remove the pump that way, which is I think that's the way I'm gonna go. If anything on the bottom goes on side, if I could drop the tank, I'll drop it and not cut into the car. If I can't drop the tank, then I'm gonna, that stuff gets rusted up down in there. So if I can't drop the tank, then I'm gonna cut the. It's it's not too far back from the sending unit, right? Let me just try to show you guys. Let me get a light. Just because I don't know who I'm dealing with and who's getting this information, so it might have never even seen the ae92 without the back seat. Let me turn the light on my little power jump pack. You can see like halfway in there. Let me get a little light in there. Right there. Oops. Well, yeah. Right in there. The sending unit is a few inches back from that. I mean, the fuel pump. That will be for your level gauge over there. Tank level gauge or sending unit or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to have to cut that little tunnel there without cutting the lines. And figure out and make a plate for it. And replace the pump. That's, like I said, if the sending unit... I'm doing this to the camera. I'm turning this off. It's kind of tricky, but... Oh, so there you go. It's off. Yeah. So I'll replace that and start it. See if it works 100% fine, or look for other problems because I might have created the problems that cut the harness. I cut the harness and I remove, not removed, but I redid some grounds, and that could be the problem there as well. So, with that being said, this car's, it's on hold. I already know what I got to work on, but I also found some issues with the Scion XB. When I bought it about a month ago, it did start. It didn't drive. Holy cow! I guess there's drag racing on the uh, back of my garage. So I did find some issues with the XB though. After clutch replacement, it drives normal. When you put a good load on it, it starts misfiring around 4 or 5,000 RPMs, and then starts cutting and acting funny. So I scanned it the other day. It had some misfire codes, cylinder blah blah blah, and cylinder blah blah blah. I'm thinking it was 2 and 4. I'm not sure right now, but I know definitely it was 2. Now I looked. Like I said, it's been here for X amount of time. I have driven it quite a few times by now. I even took it to work, which is 15 miles away, driving normal. And I found an issue that just haven't found it because I haven't looked at it. Today, I decided to pull the plugs, and they were brand new. Because he said he replaced the spark plugs, and it gets me to think he replaced the clutch cables and the slave cylinder and everything else. Now this guy, he's a really good guy, but he doesn't know what he's doing. He's got some knowledge. Sorry about that. When it comes to cars, he knows how to do the plugs. He probably knows how to swap some parts, but he doesn't have the common sense, whatever. Not common sense, but the he's not a diagnoser. He just replaced parts. So he was bleeding the clutch and replace the cables and stuff like that to get the car to move, and the car didn't move. And when I redid what he did, the lever of the clutch was not moving. The slave was not. So yeah, it needed to be bled, but the car still didn't move. So I knew it needed a clutch after that. Like I know. I mean, unless it was some other unknown issue that I don't know about, then I don't know everything. But so I said, hey, if it's a clutch, it's a clutch, whatever. If it's a transmission, it's a transmission. Worst case, tranny, is a E351 around here, maybe $300, $400. So that's why I bought the car. And I knew it was something simple. Now I didn't know it was gonna start misfiring 4,000 RPMs, but I figured out another issue. And I know he said he did spark plugs, and this is what triggered my mind to think that he did spark plugs for a reason. Well, he did because the car was misfiring. And maybe someone said, hey, replace the spark plugs, and someone came over. I don't know. Maybe told him, hey, replace it. Now, the boot is torn on that one. If you can compare the OEM versus the Duralast, you can see there's a difference right there. If you look at the number 2 spark plugs, where is one of the problems, the misfire is going on, the piece is in there. The little piece is missing over here on this coil. But since I like to look into stuff, and I'm like, okay, well, the boot is torn. Duralast coil, whatever. You guys are not probably going to be able to see this. But in here, there's a spring, as you guys may know. and it's rusted, and it's got like that white residue that like the spark plug gets whenever, like, you know, you guys see some white on it, you know. And that's rusted spring in there means resistance, and you know we don't want that. That's where I'm gonna start. I already took a look at the physical spark plugs. They are iridium, NGK, iridium, whatever that is. You know, they're good spark plugs unless they were bought like on eBay and it's a Japanese or Chinese scam, whatever you want to call it, or you know, not trying to stereotype anything or anybody, but you know, so I'm gonna replace the coils first due to these two. Actually, you know, 2 and 4, they were both Duralast. This is the other one, but this one has the whole boot. But this one even has a little more resistance. And I say resistance, whatever. Rust and a lot of that white stuff in there that's no good. It's like some type of build. I'm trying to look for. Oh, there it is. I wish I can. Let's see if I can show you in there. Mm-hmm. 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 See that right there? That right white stuff's on top of the coil. It's like some type of like calcium buildup, whatever. Let's call it calcium. Uh, that whatever, I don't know, spark creates or whatever. I don't know. Uh, it's just it's not no bueno, no good. And that's gonna get replaced first. So I love driving it, you know, normal, whatever. But you know, this gotta be redone. That's why, you know, this is where the person that throw parts at a car, and when it comes to actually diagnosing a car, I looked at the scanner data for 2 seconds. I got a code. I didn't even read the freeze frame. I didn't even read live data. I haven't had the chance to that. Like I said, it's been a little more than a month that I had this car, and I haven't even been able to look into it. Like tonight, you know, honestly, I just decided to pull that off, look into it, and I found a red light, you know. So, with that being said, sometimes, you know, there's nothing like OEM. These springs are metal on the Duralast coil. On the OEM are stainless steel. Or aluminum, I don't even know, but they don't rust over there. These rust. Duralast. I don't know if they're silver. Who knows what the hell they are, but I'm not a coil engineer type shit, but just letting you guys know sometimes, you know, the 30, 40, 50 matters. That goes on top of a part, you know? And that goes a long way. And let's hope that's a problem. I don't have to retune the damn thing because tuning it is going to be like $600. I was told already about it, but even though it already has a map and everything, you know, it should be like an update instead. But you know, they don't like to say, "Hey, I'm just gonna be 200." It's gonna be 600 because in case of anything happens. So after I replace this, and you know, I know I got a problem here, and if it's not running right, I'll take it to a tuner. I'm not a tuner. I already downloaded the AEM software on my laptop, but you know, I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm a Toyota certified mechanic, not a technician, not a high performance. You know, honestly, I know a little bit. I know a good amount, but not enough to be at a dyno tuning cars myself. So anyhow, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. ae92 is back, still grinding. If I, for some reason, don't answer your message, some of them they get put aside because of spam, whatever, lies. I don't know what the hell's going on with that shit, but you know, like, comment, subscribe. I will always be there for you. If not, you could always hit me up on Facebook like some other subscribers has, and I have been very happy to help people from the Caribbean, San Vincent, Puerto Rico, Boston, California. Some people from California have helped me. Some other people, it's just back and forth. I've been creating, great relationships with people. Thank you for liking this video. ae92 guys signing out.